I am coming back next week with a vengeance, let me tell you. Alright folks, it is Wednesday in week 2 and I'm only just really vlogging for the first time. That is not because I've been doing poorly at NaNoWriMo, it's because I have been doing well at NaNoWriMo, thank you very much. I've just been busy writing and, to be honest, editing week 1's footage because there was a ton of it. Let me tell you, I combined my 24-hour write-a-thon with week 1 and I should have just separated them into 2 different videos because that was really long. Anyways, hopefully that should be up today, finally. So I've been doing a good job in my writing this week. The only area where I've really been struggling is that kind of slowly it's been increasing. I've just realized it's getting harder and harder to push forward because my B story needs a lot of work, and up to this point it's been really easy to just kind of push it off and be like, well, I can add that in more, so in revisions. And I'll just put in little, you know, like small placeholder scenes just so I know where I want to expound upon the B story and add it in. And now I'm getting to the point where the B story is merging so much with the main plot that I can't really do that anymore, and I need to flesh out the B story more, basically, which I'm having a hard time doing because I haven't fleshed it out earlier on in the book because I kept just putting it off. And so I've run into that as a problem now, which is making it harder to write, and just focusing on like, well, I just need to get enough words in today is not cutting it. I need to really think about what I'm writing right now. So I've seen a couple of different people on YouTube make the suggestion to skip around if you're feeling stuck during NaNoWriMo. And normally I try to write chronologically because I'm trying to finish this book, trying to finish this draft. But I'm thinking that today what I'm going to do is I'm going to start jumping around. I'm going to go through my draft thus far and try to find all of the sections that deal with the B story and just separate them out. I'm just going to pull them out. Well, I'm going to leave them in, but I'm going to copy them and put them all into one document so I can see it all as if it's just one story all on its own. And then I'm going to keep writing from there and just write the B story. Then, once I've gotten to the end of the book with the B story, then I'll go back in and keep writing chronologically the main plot, the main storyline, and just cut and paste where I need to, the parts of the B story where they fit in. If that made any sense, then you are a very good listener. But basically, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to jump around a little bit more today. I'm just going to be focusing on B story, probably for the rest of this week. I'm thinking it's just going to be the B story, and then next week I will go through and hopefully finish the draft, which will leave me one more week in the month. Wow. Crazy. Which will leave me one more week in the month to get started on my next project if I do that. I feel like this has happened so often already where I've been like, I feel like I'm gonna finish this draft this month, and then I start working on it and realize I'm nowhere near the end of the draft. I feel like it's gonna be really close, this NaNoWriMo. I think I know that I can do it. It's just a matter of making it happen, I guess. Anyways, so that's what's going on, and I'll let you know. I'll keep you guys updated. It's my birthday! It's my birthday. I'm here at work. I'm obviously the last person here, or I wouldn't be, you know, loudly swinging around like this. But I just wanted to show you guys. My husband brought me these balloons in. Yeah, so I just finished up work for the day, and now I'm waiting for my husband to come and pick me up. So while I'm waiting for him, I am just trying to get some of my writing in for the day because since it's my birthday, I slept in, didn't not get in my word count this morning, and so I'm trying to fit that in right now. And I just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing. So I mentioned yesterday that I was having problems writing because my B story was not developed. So the B story is the love story, basically. And when I started writing this draft, I did not want the love story to take over everything. So I wanted to flesh out the main plot first and then add in the love story. But now I'm hitting some problems with that because I need for the love story to be developed by this point, and I haven't been developing it very much. So this is what I'm doing. I've got these two screens here. So over here I have my draft, and then over here I have a separate document. Basically what I'm doing is I'm going through my entire draft and copying all of the pieces that have to do with the B plot and pasting them into this new document. So that way I can see them all together at once as if it's its own separate book. And then the idea is that I want to finish writing the B story on its own. So write the love story all the way to the end of the book. And then I will go back to my main draft, to my main plot, and finish that to the end of the book, adding in the romance where it fits. It works in my head, so I'm hoping that this will work out. But so far I've already found it helpful just going through what I've already written in the past to see what I've already developed in these characters' relationship, because I've forgotten a lot of stuff that I wrote. So it's been helpful, and it's actually given me new ideas. It's made it a little bit easier to continue forward and write. So normally I'm not an advocate for reading back during NaNoWriMo because sometimes that can be discouraging when you see things that you don't like and you want to fix. But in this case, it's actually been helpful because it's kind of gotten me excited about the story again. Anyways, so that's what I'm working on. I'm going to try to get as much written as I can before my husband picks me up. And I'll check in with you guys later. Hey guys, so it is Friday night on this week 2 of NaNoWriMo. And I just surpassed the 15,000 word mark, which is right on track. I was falling behind the last couple of days, especially because yesterday was my birthday and I didn't end up writing very much. I think I wrote like 400 words or something like that, maybe 500. But anyways, so that got me behind. I was at a little over 13,000 words this morning. And then at my job, we had like a special training kind of deal, and my ride had to be there at 6:30 in the morning, and I didn't have to be there until 9. So I just rode up there with her and then wrote the whole morning while she was in her portion, while she was like getting things all set up. So I made some decent progress this morning, and then got home, and my husband and I are gonna go out for a date night, but he wanted to exercise first. So while he was exercising, I finished up my writing for the day. So I'm pleased to say that I got caught up and I am at 15,196 words as of Friday night. So that feels good to be caught up. I have a friend staying over tonight, and she and I are gonna go out to breakfast tomorrow morning because it's also her birthday, and so we like to celebrate our birthdays together. So I know I'm not gonna get any writing done tomorrow morning. I actually have a lot of things going on tomorrow. Lots of different people to visit and lots of errands to run. So I know that writing is gonna be tough tomorrow, but I only need to write the, 1667 words, and so I think I can do that. It shouldn't be a problem, especially, oh yeah, so the whole thing that I was doing before where I was like separating the B story out from the main plot, I had intended to just focus on the B story right now, and once I had all of those sections, oh, excuse this band-aid on my finger, my cat scratched me really deeply. Anyways, I had intended to finish writing the story to the end just from the B story perspective, the B plot perspective. It's so confusing when I talk about it, but it makes so much sense in my head. I had intended to just keep writing from that perspective and not worry about the main plot until after that was finished, but I found that just going through those sections was all I really needed, because I realized I actually have developed this relationship more than I'd realized, and I developed their characters more than I'd realized, And so somehow that was all I needed to jar whatever was loose in my head and make things click together. And so I've just been writing the main plot line at the end. And yeah, I'm making really good progress. I'm feeling optimistic that I can finish this draft this month, sooner than later. Because right now I'm already farther into the story than I thought I could be by the second week of NaNoWriMo, so that feels really good and it feels really encouraging. So I'm like, okay, I think I can do this, so we'll see. Although I have been known to wildly underestimate how long things are going to take. I mean, how many months now have I been saying that I think I can finish this draft this month, and then of course I don't even get close. So I'm a little bit hesitant to say I think I can do it this month, but I really think I can. I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated, but I'm making really good progress. I'm at a point farther into the story than I thought I could be. I'm repeating myself right now, saying the same things over and over again. That means it's time to stop. Check in with you guys tomorrow. Christmas at the mall! Alright, you guys, I realized that I forgot to close this vlog, and I'm already in the midst of week 3. Well, starting week 3. So I just wanted to close this vlog of week 2 before I post it really quick, and just give you a quick recap of how I feel that the week went. So I ended the week with a little over 17,000 words, which for me, I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of that. I think I did a good job. Good job, Rayleigh. And yeah, so, end of week 1, I was a little bit discouraged because I'd not exactly done well on my 24-hour write-a-thon. But as I went into week 2, honestly, all I feel is proud of myself that I even attempted it, and I'm proud of how much I got done. So far, NaNoWriMo this year does feel easier for me than NaNoWriMo of last year felt. So for anyone out there who maybe this is your first NaNoWriMo or you're really struggling, don't give up. Things are always hard the first time you do them, but the more you practice at them, you will get better. So just hang in there, don't give up, push yourself, and it will be so worth it. I kind of think of pushing yourself to write as like a balloon. When you first get a balloon, just trying to blow it up, it's a little bit hard, but it makes it easier if you stretch the balloon out first and kind of work it, And I feel like NaNoWriMo can kind of be like that, just like stretching the balloon of your creativity so that it has more room to expand and it gets easier as time goes on. That's all I have to say for you guys this week. I hope that you enjoyed watching this writing vlog, and I really hope that NaNoWriMo is going well for you guys. And even if it's not going so well, I hope that you don't lose courage and that you just keep pushing forward, because it will get better. And your book deserves your attention. It deserves everything that you can give to it right now, so give it your best. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!
Would you come? Walk with me, we'll cross over the mountains, we'll reach the pale blue sea. I love you, I'm so glad you love me too. And I wrote this song for you, every word I say is true.